Rita, is Peter thinking of me this morning? Is Peter thinking of Rita this morning? That's a yes on that, Rita. That's a yes. Peter's thinking of me this morning. Alright, let's get these questions answered, everybody. Lisa, thank you. Did Hilo enjoy my Facebook stories? Did Hilo enjoy Alyssa's Facebook stories? Gifts of the Night Star is a guaranteed reading. My list is open. Go to my page, you guys. That's a yes on that. He did like your Facebook stories. That's a yes. Saney, is Ellis and Saney meant to be together? Let's find out. Is Ellis and Saney meant to be together? If you guys aren't following, that would be wonderful. That's a yes. You guys are meant to be together. That's a yes on that. Spirit say yes. Doris, is it over for you and Samuel? Is it over for Doris and Samuel, Spirit? Thanks, Gifters. Night Stars are guaranteed reading today. It's not over. It's not over. I know it feels that way and there's a lot of anxiety, but it's not over, though. Let me know if you need help with this. My list is open this morning. Thanks, Lacey. Cindy, will Jonathan bring me my happiness? Will Jonathan bring you your happiness? That's a yes on that. With the sun coming in, you guys are going to have a really good time together. Very, very joyful, loving time together. Thanks for the gift, love. Hey, Belle, how are you today? Will I get promoted this year? Is Belle going to get promoted this year, Spirit? What's going to happen? What's going to happen with Belle this year? That's a yes on that, Belle. There's a lot going on this year for you. And promotion is, Spirit saying promotion is part of that. Thanks, Gifter. Let me know what your questions are. You're welcome, Belle. Alright, you guys, when I call your name, please go ahead and tap the screen so I can feel your energy. Dan, is Laura done with you? Is Laura done with Dan? Oops. Two there. That's a no, not yet. With the Chariot coming in reverse, Dan, they're not done. That's a no. Morning, Panda. How are you? Early morning. Alright, let's get to these questions, everybody. Does he value our connection? Does he value your connection? Let's find out. Does he value your connection? Very much so. Spirit's saying very much so. Thank you, Gifter. That's a yes on that one. That's a yes. Philomene, go ahead and let me know what your question is, love. I got that. Alright, everybody. Yes, those are free today. Night Stars are a guaranteed reading. My list is open, everybody. Alright. Alex. I'm gonna get to everybody here. Fill me while I wait for yours to come up. I'm going to. There it is. Is Damien? Are you and Damien gonna reconcile? Will you and Damien reconcile? Thanks for the gift, love. Let's find out. What's going to happen with Damien? Yes, you guys are going to reconcile, Philomene. Let me pull out the camera here so you can see better. You guys are going to reconcile. I can see that right here with the Nine of Pentacles coming in. This is going to be reconciliation for you. And also with the Four of Wands. This is a very good foundation card for a relationship right here. So these are two really good cards, Philomene. You guys are going to reconcile. He's going to get over that. And you guys are going to move on together in the future. However, with Temperance coming in reverse, just be very careful about, make sure there's that balance there with this person. Make sure that you guys are on the same page with your feelings. Make sure that your emotions, or Temperance in reverse is saying to be careful with your emotions. Just make sure that your temper and all your emotional states are balanced. That's what it's saying. But everything else is really good for me, especially with the Nine of Pentacles. That's real reconciliation right there. Thanks for the gift, love. Really glad I could give you a good reading with that. Thank you, Alex. Thanks, Max. Looking for yours right now, Alex. Could you put that in again, Alex? Sorry, I can't see it right now. We'll make sure we get to it though. Max, will today's meetup with Dee go well? Will today's meetup with Dee go well? That's a very strong yes from Spirit, Max. So today's meeting is going to go very well, very well. The Empress coming in is going to be very balanced. Thanks for the gift, love. Thanks, Lila. How are you this morning? Alright, you guys, when I call your name, please put some energy into the screen so I can feel you guys. Feel your energy. Gloria, how are you today? I'm glad you like that. Gloria, was Nicholas thinking about me last night? Was Nicholas thinking about Gloria last night? That's a yes on that. Nine of Pentacles. Or sorry, Nine of Cups. Sorry, it's morning. Nine of Cups energy, love. That's a yes on that. You're definitely thinking of me. Hey, Alex. Are you and Yanni going to reconcile romantically? Are you and Yanni going to reconcile? Is Alex and Yanni going to reconcile? Spirit, what's going to happen with them? That's a yes. You guys are going to reconcile, and it's going to be very emotionally balanced. The King of Cups comes in with a very emotionally balanced proposal for you. That's a yes on that. Thanks for the gift, love. Lila, if Jeremy and I move this summer, will it be a good idea for both of us to see? Is it going to be a good idea for Jeremy and Lila if they move this summer? That's going to be a really good idea, Lila. The Queen of Wands comes in with new ideas, new hope, new joy in the relationship. So this would be perfect. That would be perfect. Just change the pace. Alright, you guys. Night stars are guaranteed readings. My list is open. Just go to my page for that. Good morning, Felicia. How are you doing? Will your son Gary become successful after he signs a record deal? Nice. Let's see. Is he going to be successful after he signs a record deal? That's a yes on that. That is a yes. With the Ace of Swords, that's a perfect I can't think of a more perfect card for a contract than the Ace of Swords. Very clear cut, no emotions. That's a yes. That is a yes. Spirit's saying yes on that. Michelle, will Nanny move in as planned? Will Nanny move in as planned? If you guys aren't following, that would be appreciated. Let's see, are you guys moving in as planned? Yes, with the Four of Wands coming in, this is the foundation of a good relationship. So that's a yes on that. Alright, good morning, you guys. Drop your questions. It's Friday in most places. The week's almost over. Make sure I get your questions, you guys. When I say your name, go ahead and put some energy into the screen so I can feel it. It makes it so much easier to read your energy. Happy Friday, James, right? Taurus Jesse, am I changing for the good to save me and my wife's marriage? Are you changing for the good? To see if you're gonna see if that's gonna save your marriage. That's a yes. That's a yes. You are gonna change for the good. That's a yes on that. Elizabeth, does Spirit know how my uncle treats me? Let's see. That's a yes with the Eight of Wands coming in. That's a yes. That's a yes. Elizabeth does. Oh, got that one just now. Good morning, Paula. How are you doing? Will you meet your true love this year? Gee, let's find out. Talisha, you're gonna find her. Meet your true love this year. That's a yes on. That is a yes. So you're gonna meet the person this year. You're gonna make that happen with the High Priestess coming in. You'll make that happen. Excuse me. Sorry. Thanks, Ed. I'm just having a sip of coffee, you guys. Just having a quick sip of coffee. Make sure you drop your questions, everybody, so I can get them. Thanks, Ed. You need your coffee too, Sarah. I know, right? Does Marilyn miss you, Ed? Does Marilyn miss Ed? Does Marilyn miss Ed? What's gonna happen? That's a yes. They do miss you, Ed. They do miss you, and they remember the good times with you. Is Mohit thinking of you, Amandeep? Is Mohit thinking of Amandeep? Wow, look at that, Amandeep. Look at how Mohit's feeling about you today. With the Ace of Cups coming in, that's a cup full of love right there. Their emotions are literally just pouring out. So that's a definite yes on that, Amandeep. That's a definite yes. Every time, I know, right? That's good though, that's very good. Megan, thanks for all the energy. We'll wrestle and block you soon. We'll wrestle and block you soon. That's a yes on that. That is a yes. Alright. Gulzar BB, will I see Raj again? Are you going to see Raj again? Thanks, Maria. Will you see Raj again? That's a yes. That is a yes. They're already thinking about you and how they can do that. I hope I didn't mess up my camera for a second. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. 2 seconds. I had to plug it in. I'm not even gone. There we go. I'm back. There we go. Alright. Let's get back to the question. Sorry about that. Elizabeth, got that. Alright, you guys. Let's keep the energy flowing. Mamuna, will Juma reconcile today? Will Juma reconcile today? That's a yes on that. I don't know if it's going to be today for sure, but this is a reconciliation, definitely. Spirit's saying yes on that. Will you see Sam this weekend? Thanks for the gift, you skipped a line. Will you see Sam this weekend? You're going to see Sam this weekend. That's a yes on that. You will see them this weekend, and this is going to be a very good meeting, too. Very fulfilling for you. With the Empress energy coming in. Paula, is Furhead coming back soon? Is Furhead coming back soon? Is Furhead coming back soon? That's a yes on that. I'm sorry. TJ, will Katie and I become a couple by spring? Thanks, T. You're on the list, sweetie. Let's get you ready. Oh wow, look at that. Yes, you are going to become a couple before spring. Look at that with the sun coming in. That's a yes on that. Alright, Talichi. We got you on the list. So let's get you read as soon as your question comes up. Maria, will Carmen visit you soon? Will Carmen visit you soon? Let's keep the energy flowing, you guys. Yes, no's are free. That's a yes. That is a yes on that. Carmen is going to visit you soon. So you should have a new business idea. Will it be successful from start? Let's see. Thanks for the gift of the night, Sarah. Let's see what we can do here for you. So for your new business, will it be successful from the start? Oh, your finances look, wow, so does your love life. Everything looks really good right now. Thanks for the gift of the night star. I wanted to get to the bottom of this and see what was going on for you. So yes, the new business is going to be a very good success. You're not going to have to put any money into it from the start. I mean, you're not going to have to invest a lot of your own money. I just wanted to pull some cards and make sure that was going to happen for you. So with the sun coming in, absolutely. That's an absolutely on that one from Spirit. So a low overhead, I'm assuming, because it looks like it's going to be very successful for you. Looks like it's going to be very successful for you, too. Thanks for the gift, sweetie. I appreciate that. I felt like doing a big read today for ET. Thanks for all the energy you bring to the lives all the time. I really appreciate it. Ellie, is M thinking of me? Is M thinking of you? Is M thinking? Hey, sweetie. I'm thinking anxiety and issues right now. So that's a yes. They're thinking of you, but they're also being consumed by anxiety for some reason. Let me know if you need help with this. My list is open, you guys. You can go to my page for that. You're welcome, Chi. Toya, will I see Cedric today? Will you see Cedric today? You're going to see Cedric today. With the moon energy coming in, there's something going on there that you need to find out about, Toya. It can be as simple as this person hasn't told you a few things, or it can be, just complete deception. That's the problem with the moon. Let me know if you need help, love. Gift of the Night Star is a guaranteed reading. We can clear that up for you. Totally up to you, though. Does F truly love you? Is F truly in love with you? Is F truly in love with you? That's a yes on that. They really admire pretty much everything about you. Spirit saying Queen of Cups is very powerful and I love you. That's a yes on. Alright, let's get these questions answered, everybody. Clarissa, will Marcos call you today? Hey, Bella. Will Marcos call you today, Clarissa? What's going to happen with Marcos today, Spirit? Let's see yes on that. He is going to call you, Clarissa. I don't know for sure if it's going to be today, but it's going to be very soon. So that would be a yes on that. Yes, I do think a couple people are getting filtered. Put a good morning in front of your question, you guys, and that will get through. It pushes it through for some reason. I'm not sure why, but it works. So if you guys could do that, I'll make sure I get to all these questions here. As many as possible, anyway. Does your boyfriend and you get married? Will your boyfriend and you get married? Let's find out. That's a yes on that. Oh, that is a yes. Thanks for the gift, sweetie. That's a yes on that. Your boyfriend and you are going to get married. Both these cards are saying that right now. That's a yes. With Temperance coming in for balance and the Two of Cups coming in for passion and energy, that's going to be a yes. Alright, we're almost at 20,000, you guys. Thanks so much for the energy. Trinity, will I ever meet Quentin in person? Will you ever meet Quentin in person, Trinity? You two meet in person. That's a yes. The Queen of Wands is a excuse me. I'm so sorry, guys. Just a little bit of that cough going around. That's a yes, love. With the Queen of Wands, that's going to be a yes for you. Trinity. Hey, Amandeep, will Mohi come back home tomorrow? Let's find out. Will Mohi come back home tomorrow? I don't know for sure if it's going to be tomorrow, but he is coming home with a new proposition, a new energy. So that would be a yes. I don't know for sure, however, with that time frame. It's not telling me for some reason. Abel, is Marta thinking... Sorry about that. You're whizzing by. Sorry about that, love. Can you put that question back in? I apologize. Jasmine, will Steve end up asking to reconcile? Is Steve going to ask Jasmine to reconcile? Spirit? What's going to happen with Jasmine? Is Steve going to want to reconcile? That's a yes. The Page of Wands is going to want reconciliation and a new beginning. That's going to be a yes on that. That is a yes on that. Isabel, does Chris G want to text me? Does Chris G want to text Isabel Spirit? Night stars are guaranteed readings today, you guys. That's a yes. He does want to text you. Spirit saying yes with the Two of Cups. That's coming in as a romantic, very romantic card. Bella, is Will really interested in me? Is Will really interested in Bella's spirit? Is he really interested in Bella? What's going to happen with Will? Is he really interested in Bella? What's going to happen? That's a yes on that. That is a yes. That's a yes on that. My list is open, you guys. Go to my page for that. Mary, is my husband safe? Oh. Is your husband safe? Let's find out. Is your husband safe? What's going on with Mary? What's going on with Mary? It's a yes. I typically don't do those questions, but that one's definitely a yes. Like, it's too hard to pinpoint on those. Lupe, does Priscilla have interest in you? Does Priscilla have an interest in Lupe? That's going to be a yes. That is a yes from Spirit. Thanks, Gina. Will James... I got that one. They will text you back. Hey Liz. Elizabeth, will Bradley and I get in a new chance of a romantic relationship? That's a yes. That is definitely a new chance for you right there. From Spirit. Thanks, Amy. Let's get you Red Love. I got you on the list. Thanks, Ruth. There's Liz. Alright. You're welcome, Liz. Alright, you guys. We're waiting for Amy. Yes, those are for you guys. Gift of the Night Star. Is a 2-card reading today. Let me grab a couple questions while we wait for Amy. Is A happy with the third parties? Nancy, let's find out. That's a no on that. That is a no. Yeah, that's a no on that one, love. Absolutely, Amy. Can you tell me if you need that for love or money? Just a general, just put me in a general direction so I know if it's finance. That way I can figure out if it's been answered or not. Otherwise, I don't know if I'm answering you correctly. Ruthie, did I do the right thing deleting the thread? Let's find out. Did you do the right thing deleting the thread? That's a yes on that. You're not going to be weighed down by those memories anymore. That was a yes on that. There you are, Amy. loved one. Alright, let's find out. What's going to happen with Amy and love in her love life? What's going to happen with Amy's love life? Spirit, what's going to happen with Amy's love life? Oh, nice. I'm going to pull an extra card here, Amy, just because the Three of Pentacles can mean a couple different things in this reading. Alright, so absolutely, you're going to have a very, very nice love life, romantic life, however you want to do it, romance in the future. The King of Pentacles is a person who is very generous with their time, their emotions, their finances. The Three of Pentacles comes in when somebody wants to have a relationship of sorts. It's not always romantic, that's why I pulled this extra card here. Just to find out, and so this person just wants to have a solid relationship. They want a solid relationship with you. And then the Queen of Pentacles really cleared that up because we've got the King and the Queen and they're both them. And so the Queen of Pentacles, this is how they think about you, this person. They're going to come in and they're going to be very, just really, they just like the fact that you're a very nurturing, caring person.